Hello everybody, today we're at the University Campus in Caerleon, just off College Crescent. We're at the rear entrance, and just over to my left there are the halls of residence, which over the last few decades of course have seen thousands of students come here and study at this university. Now I think that this is an absolute travesty. I think it's really sad that this campus is closed. Now today I want to talk to you about openness, about transparency, about honesty, about trust and about scrutiny. So what I've got here is the 2011 Labour Manifesto. Now this manifesto came out with a raft of promises, a raft of commitments and pledges, but what interests us most is on page 38 of the 2011 Labour Manifesto is this: we do not intend to see the closure of any of Wales' higher educational campuses. So straight off in this document we see a broken promise, because just 3 years later this campus closed. Now I want to move on to 2013, and you had a merger of the University of Wales with Glamorgan to produce a super university called the USW, or the University of South Wales. Now at the time there were a lot of suspicions that quite possibly there were maybe job losses. However, our Welsh Education Secretary or Minister at the time, which was Leighton Andrews, came out and said that the merger does not mean fewer students and does not mean fewer campuses. Now, again, another commitment from Labour, another broken promise, because just 1 year after this university merged, this campus closed. I now want to move to July 2014, and obviously the rumours were rife that this university was going to close. There had been a meeting between staff and senior officials at this campus, and the Port Council got quite concerned about the closure rumours, so they decided to issue, at a full council meeting on the 29th of July 2014, they decided to issue a referral to the Scrutiny Committee. Now the Scrutiny Committee was meant to investigate the closure of this campus. They should have invited senior officials to the committee to discuss the closure rumours. They should have had the scrutiny team contacting the university and reporting back to the scrutiny committee. However, it may surprise you to learn that the actual scrutiny committee didn't actually meet to discuss the closure of this campus. They didn't meet in 2014. Shockingly, they didn't meet at all in 2015 to discuss the closure of this campus. We now go to January 2016, and another committee within the council, the audit committee, met, and they outlined their concerns that there had been a lack of scrutiny. And I quote, so these are the minutes now from an audit committee meeting. These aren't my words, these are the words of Newport City Council. The fact that the referral had not yet been discussed at a scrutiny meeting indicated that the process had failed. So, coming from the Audit Committee, January 2016, there's been a failure to scrutinise the closure of this campus by Newport City Council. I now want to go on, finally, to our friends here in Labour itself, within local Labour in Caerleon. Now, they've always stated that they've openly opposed the closure of the campus. However, when the campus closed in September 2014, Labour produced a newsletter just 1 month later. Now you would have thought it would have been big headline news. I mean, let's be honest, this was the biggest news story in Caerleon in 100 years. This was the third largest employer in Newport, so you would have thought headline news for local Labour. However, look here at the newsletter, and right there in the bottom right hand corner is one tiny paragraph devoted to the closure of this campus, just 50 words in length. Labour, did they oppose the closure? Did they try and save the campus? Well, reading this newsletter, actually Labour came out and stated the priority now is that the site should continue to be of maximum benefit to the community. So back in 2014, just after the announcement had been made that this was going to close, rather than trying to save the campus or oppose the closure, Labour on a local level were already looking to see what would replace this campus. Whereas the Conservative Party came out all guns blazing. Angela Burns, who was the shadow education spokesman for the Conservative Party, strongly opposed the closure of this campus. She robustly and angrily opposed the closure. Now I urge you to look online at Google, have a look at Caerleon Campus closure 2014, have a look at the articles in Wales Online, in BBC News, ITV News. You'll see it was the Conservative Party that was out there really strongly opposing the closure of this campus. Now I've talked a lot today about the past. Our next video will be talking about the future. We'll be talking about infrastructure and what is likely to happen in the future for Caerleon. We've got another interesting document that we're going to reveal in our next video. So thanks for watching this today. I know it's been a lengthy one, but if you've watched it right through till the end, many thanks.